Well, Mr. Igbokwe joins us now. He's a spokesperson for the APC in Lagos. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you see, the PDP making a hue about this. They say this is an issue that they'd like the party to solve.
An issue?
So they say.
It didn't come up in 2003. It didn't come up in 2007. It didn't come up in 2011. Why is it coming now?
Does it make it
Is
relevant?
it because they're about to be defeated?
Does it make it relevant for the fact
What
that
I'm
things
trying
up
to say is that these people want to debase the military institution. They will speak in the fullness of time. I just opened Sahara Reporters. I saw U.S. War College confirms Buhari's graduation. What else are they looking for?
Yeah, maybe.
There are so many certificates.
What about the school certificate? Because you must have a foundation, and if
It's a minimum.
If Fani-Kayode,
Minimum.
yes,
It's a minimum.
If he's asking for the minimum, does he have the minimum?
Minimum. Okay. Let them find out. Because we don't see this in as an issue. That's why we're not looking at it. We're not even looking at it. We don't even want to answer them. If they feel aggrieved so much, they know what to do. Let them go to court.
This is something that's about to rubbish the candidacy of your candidate.
Rubbish?
I mean, something...
Did you use the word rubbish?
Just a moment. Yorubas have a saying about, the small fat that ruins the entire bomb. This is something that is so little, I mean, infinitesimal as it were, and yet, you just won't put an end to it by just producing the certificate and, giving it to the PDP or to anybody who's in doubt. Because just a moment, this thing that they're raising, it's not just for themselves, it is also about the electorate. So what they've done is sown a seed of doubt in the minds of the electorate, and you don't think that, for the sake of those people, if you would not answer the party in power, you should be able to answer and put a stop or put to rest the doubts in the minds of the people whose votes you seek to woo. You don't think that those people are important enough for you to produce a certificate?
They don't see it as an issue. It's a mere waste of time.
How do you know that? Did you do a poll?
I'm the APC Publicity Secretary Lagos. If just listen to the National Publicity Secretary, we don't want to dissipate energy in something that is inconsequential.
Exactly, you shouldn't dissipate energy.
It's inconsequential.
A matter of producing
we are focusing on the election. So if they like, let them go to anywhere and shout it. They are trying, I will use one sentence and I will stop. They are trying to debase military institution, and they will answer them in the fullness of time. They just leave it. It's not an issue. We are focusing on how to rebuild Nigeria they have decimated. We are trying, we are on the conference table thinking of how to clear the audience table.
What do you say to those who may not understand and just think, okay, well, yes, we understand you're trying to come in and give the country leadership, and then some of them will just say, just provide that and move on, and don't be distracted by all of those comments.
They are seeing this, maybe those people are seeing this as distraction. We're not seeing this as distraction. We're just moving on. And pretending as if they don't exist. That is our thinking. That's our mindset. We pretend as if they don't exist.
Well, that's the
because this man has been there before. I'm just worried why you people are allowed this kind of thing.
The key word is pretense.
You would have ignored it.
Just a moment. The key word is pretense. We cannot pretend if it's an issue. I mean, we've looked at the manner in which this was handled. Your candidate swore an affidavit saying that this is what he has is with the military, and people are just wondering if it's there. Just ask them for it and put an end to this.
You still have the time. But assuming that we ignore them, we want to see the steps they will take. These things, they will continue to talk about it while we do the campaigns. By the time they know what's going to happen, what is going to happen to them, there won't be any.
What if the people whom you address just say certificate or something? You never can.
Let's get to the bridge. We'll cross it.
You haven't gotten to the bridge?
Nigerians... You haven't gotten to that bridge yet?
No, we've not. We've not. Elections are just coming. Nigerians are wise people. You know what they are saying? Why is this matter coming up now? Is it because you're about to be defeated and you're just holding something you don't want to? Just as a drowning man, if he holds on to something, he's not going to leave it. He's not going to leave it.
What about those who think that, normally the APC that they know, if this kind of thing pops up, they just provide it and move on. I said, look, you can't distract us.
No, we want to punish them more. Let them waste their precious gift of time on acrimony and all kinds of, accusations while we do the job. We need to clear this ugly and stable, this ugly, situations that we have. And you want to come and start discussing the issue of first school living certificate?
They're also looking at the issue of morality. They say that, you've been talking very loudly about this issue of corruption, but it's in certain little things like this that, we begin to know whether or not some people will be held above the law or, the law will be equal for everybody. If INEC says, or if the Electoral Act says you should provide certificates as part of your application process, and all we have is an affidavit, are you saying go to the military
certificates will not determine,
and get it by yourself?
The certificates will not determine who is going to be president next month, who is going to be elected.
But qualification,
because we have elected a PhD, a so-called PhD, and we have seen the mess everywhere. So just leave it.
You know
we
that
are dealing with a former. You are talking about a former.
Let me jump in. Let me speak to that because it's a legal issue. It's a rule of law, not rule of force. You know that if I'm not qualified, if you're not qualified, you can't run for any such office. That's the basics. It's the foundation. So for those who say, look, it's about just setting the law, not about the performance now. But
the man is extra qualified. He added so many things to his CV. His CV is intimidating.
Why shouldn't we be bringing that out now? Is 34 days to the elections? The elections is upon us.
Let's wait and see whether it's going to affect anything. Whether it's going to affect anything. They're gone. They're going to just hold in something. You didn't ask for it in 2003? You didn't ask for it in 2007. Really, you didn't ask for it in 2011.
Perhaps that was an oversight. Now
who is fooling who?
No, perhaps that was an oversight. Now
it's not an oversight.
Now they just
it's because they are about to be crushed and defeated. That's what they're saying.
Then we should have it from your party. You display it.
Let them in. It will come because it's just a distraction.
Have you seen it?
Continue to punish
have you seen
when
it?
the time comes, it will be dropped. But it's not an issue.
Have you seen the certificate? Have you seen the certificate?
Why do I need to see it? I don't need it.
What if he doesn't have it and you think he does?
Well, wait until we get to the bridge. Wait until we get to the bridge.
You want to get yourself shocked because you haven't seen it.
We want to ignore these people with the antics. They are going down. And anything they are holding and they don't want to leave. We are talking about a serious issue on how to reclaim some part of Nigeria that are in the hands of insurgents.
What about?
And they are talking about first school living certificate.
What about precedent here? What if somebody comes up tomorrow and say, well, let me to swear an affidavit and let me submit it. Go and look for my own somewhere. I'll contest. I'm going to defeat you too.
I'm wondering why we are dissipating energy in this kind of thing. You would have dismissed it with a single wave of hand without even giving 1 second to it. It doesn't want it.
If there wasn't, if the Electoral Act or the Constitution did not require it, why will we discuss it?
Wait for INEC to disqualify him.
The powers, the powers for...
Wait for INEC to disqualify him.
The powers for people to... The power apparently lies in your hand and in the hands of your party, to dismiss this.
We are going to continue to ignore PDP.
Just a moment, you have said it's a non-issue. And, people will say, make it as such. Produce the certificate and let us move on to other matters.
Okay. Wait until we finish what we're doing. We don't want to be distracted. That's my point. Get my point.
What are you doing?
It's a laughing matter.
You say until you finish what you're doing. What are you doing?
We have just few months, just few days to this election. It's a big issue, and you leave your house when your house is burning and you are pursuing rats. We're not into that kind of game. We are serious.
A legal requirement? Yeah. You think it's a rat's race?
The courts are there. Why do you bother yourself? Let them go to court. Then we'll go there.
Let's
if they have the time, if they still have the time, let them go to court.
Mr. Igbokwe, let's see this as someone coming to your organization. You run an outfit. And I'm looking for a job in your outfit. And maybe by virtue of an oversight from your HR, I got my appointment letter. And while you were doing your check, you asked me to provide my certificate. How does it feel if I tell you, go and look for it?
Who asked you to provide a certificate?
Your office, your office is asking me,
Who
an
asks,
employee,
who is asking,
to provide
who is
my
asking,
certificate.
Who is asking GMB to provide a certificate?
Who is asking him then?
PDP. 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 Okay. Someone told me, I don't want to waste anybody's time. A professor said their own candidate said he has gone all over, searched everywhere in the world. He did not see the president's PhD thesis. You know, we've been questioning his PhD till date. Nobody has been able to prove.
What's it? They're just trying to punish you too.
Let's wait and see. If it's going to hold water, if it's going to add values to what is on ground. It's not.